So when would you say that you fell in love with music?
Um,
Was it a moment or a song?
Oh man,
Not making music.
no, I know what you mean, music. Like,
Yes.
so my mama, this is back in the Gap too, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I can't even remember this, but my mama had a Blazer with 215s back in the day when I was real little, probably like 5. And bro, Pac, she used to play Pac all the time. Nigga, she'd be like, "That's my husband." You know what I'm saying? You know, for real though.
Hell yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like Pac was the first person that like, and them early days of Pac. If I'm 4 or 5, that's like 93, 94. You know what I'm saying? Those are more black Pac. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
More, you know, keep your head and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was the first initial. But after that, like, you know, the whole West Coast, like the South too. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad was a mixtape junkie back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He was connected. So he would always get tapes and shit. So he might not listen to it, but I'm listening to it. I'm the one who's really listening to your music. If you gave my pops a mixtape back then or a cassette, I'm the one who's gonna listen to it. I'm like, oh, this shit's hard. Dad, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy because you a lot of music execs say that. Like, it was my kid who put me on to this person. That's crazy. So now, with that love of the music, when did making music come into your life?
So I would say like when we was like 14, like 8th grade, 9th grade, one of my partners got a keyboard for Christmas. And shit, none of us know how to. I mean, he knew a little bit, you know what I'm saying, but we didn't know how to do nothing. And he started making the beat. He was working on this one beat for probably like 6 months, you know what I'm saying? And within them 6 months, shit, we didn't practice. We didn't, start hearing ourselves. He had a mic already too, so we got to hear ourselves, and that was the first time I got introduced to the like okay, nigga, that shit's different. That's cool. It's different, you know what I'm saying? It's a lane. But then when I started going through my own experiences and shit, like because I caught a case young, you know what I'm saying, almost went away. And that during that time, all you could do was write, you know what I'm saying? When you're real, when you don't get to talk to them people, you don't get to talk to nobody about your case, you know what I mean? So your outlet is trying to figure out in rhymes, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. So, young, you said you had caught a case. Mm-hmm. What was the appeal of the streets for you? Or when would you say you jumped off the porch?
Shoot, bro, I jumped off the porch early, bro. I've been in this, you know what I'm saying? I've been a documented member since I was like 13, 12. I was one of the first ones to get put in the book. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them. So in Colorado, you know what I'm saying? We speaking in Colorado as, there's a lot of things in my life we've been the first. Mm-hmm. Whether it's me, my peoples, like my inner upbringing. Shit, we experienced a lot. And I think that's what, that's what shaped us, though, too. And it made us and it helped us, even for times like now, because a lot of people ain't solid. What
was the appeal of wanting to participate in the streets?
Oh, man, bro, the money, the lifestyle. And I mean, the girls, everything that come with it, bro, everything that any other, youngster coming up, experience looking up, because if and it's cold, but if your day, say for instance, and this is even if you had a pops, most don't have a 2-parent household.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was lucky. I was the one who had the 2-parent household that all the homies would come be at my house. You know what I'm saying? Everybody at my house. We having meals, my mama having to cook for 10 homies just on GP. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't got ain't no family structure like that where we from. So we is family. So having that, looking into that, when you see a mom who's working 2 jobs and she ain't making nothing versus somebody who's on the corner who can spend their time with you too, though. Because time is just as important as money.
Yeah, of course.
And nobody really talks about that. But the homie on the corner got time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got time to talk to me and tell me, well, oh yeah, bro, that's not it. Or yeah, that's cool. Oh, you fly today. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens.
Nobody told you to stay focused on sports because when I look back and I hear about when in high schools and things like that, he was destined for the league.
Oh, I was. I had it my way. I was one of them kids who had it my way. when it like how LeBron was. Remember when we was in high school when we was hearing about LeBron?
Mm-hmm.
And it's no bull. I don't take I'm not just saying this. Like that's how it was for me in Little League, in football. You know what I'm saying? I had my pick, bro. I was a youngster, 9th grade, missing class, not doing shit all day because I'm like talking to recruits and SC want to talk to you and this scout want to holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Nike camps. I won Jerry Rice's football camp one year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I got to have a lot of experiences early that a lot of dudes didn't get to have.
Why not stay on a course?
I was from it. I mean, it wasn't just staying a course. Like, nigga, at the end of the day, I gotta live here. I'm living in Montbello. Like when I was going to school out in Aurora and stuff, or because I never went to school in Montbello. I'm gonna make that clear. Never went to any school in Montbello. I'm from Montbello. So when I would travel, I would have to come back, and then there got to a period like everything was good when it was all blue rags in the hood. You know what I'm saying? There was a time period. You know what I'm saying? And shout out them too, because those are my peoples too. Now that I'm older, you know, niggas can show them some love now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's love, but they turned the hood upside down to where it was three or four of them on one of us. So I've been big like this all my life. I've been a man child all my life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Leading dude. So when the stuff crack off, who you think they run into? Who you think they got politicking? I was politicking back at 14 for older dudes.